So, money's a little tight, huh?
A little.
Yeah, heard your old man's out of work. That's gotta be tough.
Yeah, they cut my allowance.
No. Kid's gotta have an allowance. How else you gonna buy the things you want, right? Hey, I got an idea. Maybe we could help each other out. My son's having a little trouble hitting the ball.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Ever seen one of these?
The story actually begins a week earlier. Parker had been constantly ridiculed by his teammates for his poor performance, so he decided to quit the baseball team. The moment Lynette heard the news, she immediately became worried. She didn't want her son to keep feeling like a failure, so she decided to train Parker herself. But Lynette had no idea just how bad Parker really was at baseball. The entire practice went by without Parker catching a single ball. Seeing how poorly he was performing, Lynette quickly lost her patience. While Lynette and Parker were arguing about it, Tom happened to come home and immediately stepped in. In Tom's opinion, Parker simply had no talent for baseball. He believed parents shouldn't force their children to do something they genuinely didn't enjoy. So Tom tried to convince Lynette to let Parker quit. But this was met with strong opposition from Lynette.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. What kind of message are we sending if we let them quit whenever the going gets rough?
Honey, it is kids' baseball. It's a way to kill 3 hours before they eat pizza. Why are you being such a hard ass?
Well, it's called parenting, Tom. Watch and learn. Okay, P-Dog, this is a curveball.
Ow!
Then the day of the game finally arrived, and just as everyone expected, Parker still couldn't catch a single ball. Eventually, he walked off the field in embarrassment as the crowd booed him. Seeing how dejected her son looked, Lynette decided she couldn't just stand by and do nothing anymore. Then a bold idea suddenly popped into her head. During the break, Lynette decided to find Nicky and have a serious talk with him. But she happened to see Nicky struggling to buy some cotton candy from a vendor. The vendor was giving him a hard time because he didn't have enough money. Lynette immediately realized this was the perfect opportunity to get closer to Nicky, so she stepped in and paid for his cotton candy. Lynette had already looked into Nicky's family situation. She knew his father had lost his job, which meant Nicky no longer had any spending money. So Lynette pulled out a $50 bill as bait. She wanted Nicky to go easy on Parker and give him a chance to finally hit the ball. And that was exactly how we got to the scene at the beginning of the video. Sure enough, thanks to Lynette's plan, Nicky's pitches suddenly became much slower. Even so, Parker still couldn't hit the ball. Just as Lynette was worrying about how she would comfort her son afterward, something completely unexpected happened. In the third inning, Parker finally connected with the ball. The entire stadium erupted in cheers. But no one could have expected what happened next. The baseball flew straight toward Nicky. The ball hit Nicky hard and sent him crashing to the ground. To make matters worse, the $50 bill Lynette had given Nicky fell right out of his pocket. With everyone demanding answers, Nicky could no longer handle the pressure. He finally confessed everything. Meanwhile, Lynette immediately realized that things had gone terribly wrong, so she grabbed Tom and quickly fled the scene.